Hi guys, Assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new, my name is Arina, and if you are coming back, I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the CATRICE Liquid Shadow Waterproof. So CATRICE has reformulated or repackaged, add new shades to their metallic liquid shadow. I'll be comparing these two together. I have all shades with me. I'll also be demoing them on my eyes and on my face. So if you are interested with these products, keep on watching. So let's talk about the Liquid Shadow Waterproof from CATRICE. So it comes in 5 shades and there are 4 different finishes: intense metallic, pearly, metallic, and matte. So the claims from the packaging is rich pigmented liquid eyeshadow, easily apply with applicator and blend with finger. Tip: for a perfect result, leave eyes closed while texture is drying, and it is waterproof. So this new liquid shadow is vegan, and CATRICE is available in Guardian. You can purchase it online or in store, and it is currently RM25 and 90 cents. So the newer liquid shadow comes in this sleek matte black cap and also matte black bottom, whereas the older packaging has a silver cap and silver bottom. I don't mind both packaging, both of them looked high-end looking. So the older sister has only 2 finishes, which is glitter, and also the other one is pearly finish. Both of them comes with a doe foot applicator. So the new CATRICE Liquid Shadow Waterproof comes in 5 shades. I'm going to swatch it at the back of my hand, and then we are going to compare it with the older sister and see where there is a color overlap. The shades are numbered and named as well, so I'm going to swatch them accordingly. Started with the shade 101, which is Mindful. Mindful has a pearly finish with a rose gold tone, a light rose gold tone. 020 Balanced Soul is a matte shade. Beigey matte shade. 030 Fearless, it has an intense metallic finish and it's an orangey metallic shade. 040 Peace Hunter has a pearly finish. This is a light champagne shade. And lastly, 050 Free Spirit is a metallic finish. This is a metallic taupe shade. I am going to quickly repeat the shade, starting from the top: 010 Mindful, second one 020 Balanced Soul, following with 030 Fearless, and then 040 Peace Hunter, and lastly is 050 Free Spirit. Let's break down the shades. I did use some of the shades to do my makeup today, mainly on the eyes. So firstly, I start off my eye makeup using the matte shade, the only matte shade from the collection, which is 020 Balanced Soul. So from the swatch, you can see that this is a light beige color, have a very light consistency. It doesn't feel concentrated on the lid, which is nice, meaning that you can apply it on your lids and then blend it out using a fluffy brush, which I did when I do my makeup today. And on me, because I have a medium skin tone, it does blend out and blend onto my skin tone. I can still see some color on the lids when I blend it out. This is very good to use as an eyeshadow base, or if you want to add color on your lids and you want to eliminate veins or discoloration on your lids, you can use this instead of a concealer, because it has a very light consistency. It doesn't have the thickness of a concealer, which is nice and doesn't feel heavy on the lids. And after that, I applied my eyeshadow, which you see right now, my burgundy or red eyeshadow. It blends and packed well on top of it. I don't see any patchiness. It doesn't stick onto the base, meaning that it won't stick to a certain part, and it blends smoothly on top of the cream shadow. And on the center of my lid, I applied the shade Free Spirit, which has a metallic finish. You can see the sparkly glitter on my lids. It is not a chunky glitter, it's very micro. You can't feel it on the eyes. It doesn't feel rough on the eyes. First, I applied with the doe foot applicator on the center, and I spread it out using a flat brush. And then on the outer part, I did use my finger to blend it out with the powder eyeshadow so that they looked seamless and blend well. And this is how my eyeshadow looked like. I really adore the cream shadow from Catrice. And then I finish up this eye look by applying a pearly shade on my inner corner using the shade 050 Peace Hunter. This is a very beautiful, like soft pearly shade. I also use it as my cream highlighter on my cheeks, but I did top it off with other highlighter on top. But you can use it on its own on the cheek area or on your face where you want to highlight. Use it as a cream highlighter. I would say that on the face, when you try to blend it out, it does dries down really fast. So do one area at a time, or else you will end up with patchy or unblended part. I find that this eyeshadow has a good amount of play time before it dries down. On the face, it dries down a bit faster than on the eyes. I think because I blend it out with the fingers, it does dries down because the warmth of the finger too. And this cream shadow have a very short shelf life. It has a 6 months shelf life, so once you open it, you have to use it up before it's expired. For me, this is just my opinion. Please don't follow it if you don't feel safe. For me, I still use it if I feel like this texture or the smell and the performance is the same as when you first open it. In terms of scent, it has like a paint scent, but it will go away after it dries down. There's a trick to this eyeshadow. You have to apply it one layer at a time, meaning that apply first layer and then blend it out. And if you feel like you want to intensify the pigment or you want to achieve a more metallic and intense finish, you build it up on the second layer and then blend it out. And I think the maximum layer you can have with this cream eyeshadow is 2 layers. If you try to build it up more than that, it will look cakey and crumbly looking, and it won't look beautiful on the lids. And now let's compare it to the older sister, which is the Liquid Metal Cream Eyeshadow. I do find that some colors overlap, but they are not too similar. First up, I want to compare the glittery shade, which is the center shade here. And from the older sister, the most similar shade is When in Doubt Add Glitter. This shade right here. In my opinion, the liquid metal shade from the first edition is a bit patchy and doesn't apply evenly. You can see that it has some bulk patches there. The glitter doesn't apply smoothly, whereas the newer formula, I think they perfected it. You can see that they have the same undertone, orangey undertone, and this is what they look like on the packaging. They are so similar, but I prefer the newer formula because how even it is. I did try to spread out and even out this shade, but it doesn't work. And even if I try to tap it with my finger just picks up the glitter and it looks very, very patchy. The next shade I want to compare with the Liquid Metal Long Lasting Cream Shadow is this bottom shade, which is called Free Spirit 050. And because this one has a cooler undertone, I want to compare with two of the older shades, which is Smart Mauve on the top and also Brown Under at the bottom, because these two shades are also cool tone. Okay, these are the swatches. This is the newer shade, which is Free Spirit, and this is Smart Mauve, and this is Brown Under. They all have different color but with a cooler undertone, and I like that because I have a much more variety from the shadow. And you can see that this one where it has micro glitter suspended on in the formula, whereas this one has a pearly finish. The next shade, which is called Mindful, I want to compare it with the shade Daily Dose of Rose. This is how the shade looks together. Since this has that rose gold undertone, the shade Daily Dose of Rose, like the name suggests, has a rosy undertone. So I want to compare them both. So I'll be swatching this. Okay, the Daily Dose of Rose shade, the metallic is more intense and it has that icy rosy color, whereas the new shade, which is Mindful, the intensity or the reflectiveness is a bit subtle. Both has pearly finish. There's no glitter suspended in the formula. So the last shade, which is Peace Hunter, this one, I don't think there's a similar or overlap shades from the older version, but just to compare it with California Creaming, because this does have a cream finish, and this is what it looks like side by side. This is the new one with the black cap, and my applicator already broken and it's left in the tube. So I will try my best to swatch it here. And this is the shade California Creaming, the older sister next to the new one, Peace Hunter. As you can see, it has a true pearl color. It doesn't has any gold color in the formula. And if you notice that the newer pearly finish, which is this one and this one, it has a subtle reflectiveness compared to the older sister, which is this one and this one. When the light hits it, you can see that the older one is more reflective, and the newer formula, which is on the middle, the pearly finish, is less reflective and more subtle. It really depends on your preference. If you like a subtle shine on the lid, you might love the newer formula. I do have a full-on review for the CATRICE Liquid Matte Long Lasting Eyeshadow, where I swatch all the shades on my lids and also at the back of my hand. You can click up here to watch it. And I also have an old video where I show you guys how to use this cream shadow. It is very versatile. Like I said in this video, you can use it as a cream highlight, but on this video I show how you can create an eye look with it by creating a halo eyes, which is the eye look I have on today, or you can create a half cut crease with it or a full cut crease with it. It's very versatile. I use it on my inner corner, or to highlight your brow bone, or on your collarbone. That's what I love about this product. You can play around with it, be creative with it. There's two ways that I like to use this product. First, I dab it on using the doe foot applicator from the product and apply it on the center of my lids, and then I dab it on with my finger or with a brush. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks like when I blend it with my finger. So I did dab some on here and then dab it on. You can see that you still have that glittery effect, but it's not too intense. It really is beautiful. It still has that orange base, but with glitter scattered throughout. Or if I like full intensity, full pigment, I use the doe foot applicator and just swipe it on the lids without blending it out, and only blending the edges so that I have full payoff from the product. That's it for today's video. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I really appreciate if you can subscribe if you haven't already, because I do a lot of makeup tutorial, makeup reviews, swatches and hauls. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope I see you guys in my next one. Bye. Assalamualaikum.